And we are live, and yep, I see we are going. It is Puka. Welcome, everybody. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been on. Just so much going on with summer and racing, and at work we're grinding. COVID is over for the most part as far as anything I have to do with as far as work. So grinding away, playing a little bit of catch up. But wanted to get some commentary in here today. First off, Gondikla Speedway down in Superior, Wisconsin hosted the World of Outlaw late models this past week. And what a disappointment. And Casey Schumann, we'll start with you in your foolish ways. So what they were doing in time trials, ladies and gentlemen, you came under the flag stand, you came into 1 and 2, and you had to immediately slow down and go into the infield. If you went past like the halfway point of the backstretch, you were disqualified. So obviously with Zota guys, they don't time trial, right, normally. So this is something new. Of course, they said it at the pit meeting. But Travis Bludislavich broke a track record, got that stolen from him because he coasted back past the halfway point. Steve Larson, his time trial was thrown out because he coasted past. It's cool to see James Giassi did end up with the new track record there. But speaking of the track, just horrible. For years, all I heard up here on the Iron Range was, I don't go to Superior. It's tacky, 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 hard on engines, too tacky, too big. Well, they sure changed that. We looked at some times, and we're going to get into this more on the One to Go show, but times were better in 1989 than this show. We had a crate late model passing Bloomquist. Shepard said in his post-race interview, slickest track I've raced on all year. Superior Speedway, Gondikla Speedway. Remember, all of you that have been there. He said it is the slickest track that he's raced on all year. I mean, come on. What are you guys doing? I mean, I think what the Superior is doing is they're listening to racers. They're not listening to fans. And it's going to affect them, I think, over the long term here. And really the race, I mean, again, Casey Schumann, the race should have never taken place. Grand Rapids had a race scheduled for Thursday, and obviously COVID screwed everything up. But let's just say everything was normal. Grand Rapids, the Don Langer Ford Grand Rapids Speedway was counting on a lot of fans from Duluth. And once Madden and Bloomquist jump on the series, then Gondikla goes and schedules a Tuesday show. So it was a real Bush League move by Casey Schumann. I don't blame the people in Superior for doing it. I mean, heck, Bloomquist is going to be there. But just a Bush League move by this Casey Schumann character. They should get him out of there as fast as they can. So, okay, so staying on the theme of the World of Outlaw late models, 33rd Annual USA Nationals coming up here 3 weeks from today. That feature will be run 3 weeks from today, so really sneak it up. So I just kind of want to go through some of the commentary and some past champions, some of the events I've been to. Of course, it started off in 1988. Of course, Billy Moyer was your winner. He just dominated those early years, winning in 88, 89, 90, 92, and 93 was his last win. My first trip was down in 91, where back then they had a Thursday night $4,000, Friday night $4,000, Saturday night $8,000. Moyer won the 2 preliminary nights, and then Rick Auckland from Wazota country here shocks the world, beats Moyer, and kind of put his name, his name on the national scene that night in 1991. 1992, they moved it up from that aforementioned 14,000 to win up to a 20,000 to win show. 1995 was a day race. I was at that one. They raced the whole show. Started at maybe noon, maybe 10 in the morning. I can't remember. Raced the whole day. The big highlight of that day was Willie Kraft. Not racing in number 83, but reversed his number that year, like number 38, because it was like his 20th or 25th year of racing. In the Fagers car in a B feature, last to first, the whole grandstands were on their feet. It was fantastic to watch that night. Blackjack Boggs. Actually, Auckland was leading that one. Took off when he had the black car with that black car with kind of the white and blue number. Took off but broke. And then Blackjack Boggs made it 2 in a row as he won in 94 and 95. 1996, local Jimmy Mars picks up his first win. $29,000 to win there in 1996. In 2018, so then it was what they did was, let's see here. So $29,000 for Mars, $30,000 for Auckland in 97. So 1998, they raised it to $40,000. And Bloomquist wins his first one in 99. And then he puts together some wins. 2001, I was at that one. That's a complete domination by Dale McDowell, I mean, he just checked out. Black top to bottom, one of those racetracks, just gone. 2002, I was also at day race there too. Brett Larson, local from Lake Elmo, who's with the World of Outlaws now, started on the pole on that one. That was the one where there was some controversy. Cedar Lake had taken out an insurance policy on Rick Eckert was dominating so much. It was like a $100,000 policy if they came up on this northern swing and somebody, how did it work? Or Rick had to win? Yeah, if Rick could win a certain amount of races, he'd get a $100,000 bonus. McDowell's leading the whole race. Bloomer blows it up going into one. There's a little oil on the track. They do a restart. McDowell hits that oil, slips. Eckert's under him. Eckert wins. All kinds of controversy that they split the money. Who knows? But Lloyd's of London actually insured that deal. 2007, the Wisconsin weapon, Terry Casey, dominating that race. He's racing, you know, of course, he's got sponsorship with Arnie Ranta. They throw Dave Kane, a super inexperienced, never should be a late model driver, in the car. He's putting around in 25th place. Casey's going to lap the field. They connect coming out of 4. Casey breaks, loses the lead. He's furious. As a matter of fact, I think Kane ended up with the car in the infield, and I don't even think for some reason, somehow, Casey, after the races, during one of the cautions, walked out on the track and grabbed that car. Like, Kane, you cannot touch one of my cars ever again. It was awesome. 2009, Mars wins. Now, that was the year. That was when him and Berkey had kind of gotten together with those MB Customs. I think it was the first time an MB Custom maybe had won a major event, or at least he won the USA Nationals for the first time in MB Custom. Don't exactly know when they got out, but that was a big win for him. He won a lot in 2009. 2010, Bloomer's last win. $40,000 paycheck there. Let me just make sure I'm saying that accurate. Or 50,000, excuse me. 50,000 win there. They changed it from 40 to 50 in 06. So it went up to 50,000 where it remains today back in 06. So Bloomer takes home 50 grand in 2010. So, you know, he hasn't been seen victory lane in Cedar Lake in a long time. Of course, in 2050, Jonathan Davenport, the year that he won everything, just dominated. Had a great run there that year. And then last year, of course, Chris Madden, he went on a tear. USA Nationals. Well, first off, he won, I think he got second place the weekend before, or 2 weekends before, at the Silver Dollar Nationals. That was the first race he had in that Bloomquist car, hooking up with Bloomquist. Then he goes to Cedar Lake, wins the USA Nationals, 50 grand. Next weekend he goes to North Zone 100, wins 50 grand. The next weekend he goes the Topless, he wins that one for 40 grand. So he went on that hot streak this fall, and of course has now been replaced at Bloomquist. So yeah, like I said, just 3 weeks away, and we're going to be trying to cut some videos here. Or I'm going to be trying to cut some videos as we move closer to the race here, and just some of the history, some of the fans' fun stuff. Some of the events are going to be going on, so you can tune back here and catch everything if you plan on going to the 33rd Annual USA Nationals. We'll get you all the details you need to know. So with that, everyone have a great Saturday. Get out to a track near you, and we'll see you all in the next video.